He told the truth, and the world turned against him. This man was punished, not for lying, but for being honest. What if honesty destroyed your life instead of saving it? Daniel Carter never wanted to be brave. He only wanted to do his job and go home in peace. But peace disappeared the day he found the numbers that should not exist. Late one evening, Daniel was checking company reports at Halstead Technologies. Something felt wrong. Profits were too high. Expenses were too clean. He checked again. Then again. It was not a mistake. Hidden inside the system were fake revenues, false records, and money that was never real. If the truth came out, the company would fall. Thousands would lose their jobs. Investors would lose everything. For weeks, Daniel stayed silent. Every day felt like a test. His mind was heavy. His hands shook each time he opened his laptop. At night, he barely slept. If he stayed quiet, he would be safe. If he spoke, his life would be over. That was his trial. Finally, Daniel chose honesty. He reported the fraud inside the company. No one replied. He warned senior managers. They told him to stop asking questions. One manager looked straight at him and said, "Some truths are dangerous." Daniel didn't stop. When he went to the authorities, the company collapsed within weeks. News channels called it the biggest corporate fraud in years. Thousands lost their jobs. Investors lost their savings. And Daniel became the face of destruction. People didn't call him honest. They called him selfish. A traitor. A liar. Soon, the real trial began. Daniel sat in the courtroom, surrounded by strangers who hated him. The air felt tight. Every sound echoed. He felt like the room itself was judging him. The prosecution spoke with confidence. They said Daniel was angry because he was denied a promotion. They said he created fake evidence. They said he wanted revenge. One by one, Daniel's former co-workers spoke against him. People he trusted avoided his eyes. Some lied. Some stayed silent. Each word pushed Daniel closer to the edge. When Daniel was asked to testify, his legs felt weak. He told the story slowly, how he found the fake numbers, how he tried to fix things quietly, how he was ignored. The judge listened carefully. Then came the question that changed everything. "Did you gain anything by reporting this fraud?" the prosecutor asked. Daniel paused. The easy answer was no. But the true answer was yes. "Yes," Daniel said. The room reacted immediately. Shock. Whispers. Smiles from the prosecution. Daniel explained that after the fraud was exposed, a group of investors legally paid him for helping recover part of their money. It was allowed. It was written in the law. But in that moment, it sounded terrible. That night, Daniel sat alone in darkness. He realized something painful. The truth can hurt you before it saves you. The next day was the final hearing. Just before the closing arguments, a surprise witness entered the courtroom. Michael Reeves, the former CEO of Halstead Technologies. He looked tired. Broken. Older than his years. Reeves confessed to everything. The fraud. The pressure he put on employees. The lies he forced others to carry. Then came the twist. After Daniel raised concerns, the executives secretly changed records to make Daniel look guilty. Emails were edited. Access logs were altered. Honest people are easy to frame, Reeves said quietly. They never expect betrayal. Digital experts confirmed it. Daniel was innocent. The case against him collapsed in one day. Outside the courtroom, reporters waited. Cameras flashed. They called him brave. A hero. A symbol of integrity. But Daniel did not feel like a hero. He had lost friends. Lost peace. Lost years of his life. Yet he had one thing left. His truth. Weeks later, Daniel sat alone in his small apartment. Life was slowly becoming quiet again. He thought about everything he had lost, and everything he had learned. Then he understood something important. This story is not proof that honesty is useless. It is proof that honesty is not easy. Telling the truth can be costly. But lying is even more costly, just later. Daniel did not speak the truth for reward. He spoke it so he could live without shame in his own eyes. Honesty does not promise comfort. It promises peace with your conscience. Daniel looked out of the window at the city lights and finally felt something he had not felt in a long time. Not happiness. Not victory. But freedom.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more interesting stories.